What's the scariest fact you know in your profession that no one else outside of it knows? 1. I work as a cybersecurity analyst, and the scariest thing I've encountered is how often hackers target medical devices. They're connected to the internet, yet most of them have outdated security measures, or none at all. Imagine someone gaining control of a pacemaker or insulin pump. Without the right protection, it's a ticking time bomb. 2. I work as a funeral director, and one of the most disturbing aspects of my job is how common it is for families to leave unresolved issues behind, even in the face of death. The amount of pain, guilt, and regret people carry can make the grieving process unbearable, and sometimes it affects the way we care for the deceased. 3. As a forensic pathologist, I often encounter cases that leave me disturbed long after the autopsy is complete. One of the scariest things is how many deaths go unnoticed until it's too late, whether due to neglect or foul play. Some people suffer in silence, and their stories only come to light when it's tragically too late to help. I work as a nurse in an ICU, and one of the hardest things to accept is that some patients know when they're about to die. They'll tell you, in the most matter-of-fact way, that today will be their last day, and yet we continue to fight for them. It's a gut-wrenching feeling when you realize they might be right. 5. As a private investigator, I've come across some chilling information in my line of work. One of the most disturbing facts is how many people are living in abusive relationships, and no one has any idea. They walk among us, smiling and pretending that everything is fine, while enduring a hidden nightmare. 6. I work in construction, and the scariest thing I've seen is how often corners are cut on safety regulations. We're supposed to have strict safety measures in place, but sometimes workers will skip steps to save time or money, putting everyone at risk. It's terrifying to think about the consequences of one small mistake. 7. As a therapist, one of the most unsettling things I've learned is how deeply trauma affects the human mind. Some people carry it with them for their entire lives, and it manifests in ways they don't even recognize, whether through unhealthy coping mechanisms or distorted perceptions of reality.